Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Against the Storm. Now, my voice might sound a little weird, and that's because I'm sick, and I kind of am a little bit upset due to the fact that I kind of forgot that people can show up at work being sick, which kind of ruined a whole bunch of things for me, especially in work, because I cannot go to like this big ass conference and stuff like that. And so if I will be coughing or something, I do apologize. For past few days, I have not done anything but like log into work from home and worked, and then I passed out. So I finally think I'm a little bit prepared to maybe do some recording. And so on the previous episode, in case you missed it, the link will be in the video's description. I wanted to settle this location over here because there is the obelisk with the artifacts. Now, this location is quite problematic because the shattered obelisk will not allow me to pause the game for any cause whatsoever. So I'm gonna try to grab this location, and afterwards we're gonna start working towards this question mark over here, because I already failed previously to set up shop in here. I'm gonna reduce the difficulty in order to grab the artifacts and to hopefully win the region. I'm gonna get like crap when it comes to food stockpiles anyhow, because a lot of this location is like crossed over to other regions and controlled areas, so it doesn't really matter. And so that's what we're gonna try to do. So let's jump into it. We're gonna lower the difficulty, and I'm not gonna take just harpies. Harpies are absolutely terrible when it comes to this location, or in general. They are very easily upset and they can leave your colony, and I just don't want to put up with that BS. So there's quite a lot of things. Unfortunately, beavers and harpies don't have that many things in common, so it's gonna be tricky to try and fulfill their demands. We did level up even more the capital, so now we have access to like planks and such. So theoretically, we would be able to start building some specialized housing and whatnot, but we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. So, to start things off, wow, why are bricks more expensive than planks or fabric? I do not know. So, what I would like to take is probably, there are gonna be eggs, but I don't see vegetables, so I'll definitely take vegetables, and I will probably also like to take, stone and clay should be accessible. One additional cornerstone reroll charge. I don't really need that right now. We can take meat so that we have access to that, and we already have 12 bricks. So theoretically, I can take the 12 planks. That will get us started. In order to build one of the beaver homes, I think we need like 8 planks. So theoretically, at least one beaver home might be established. So let's jump into it. Hopefully, it won't take 2 hours. And hopefully this time I'll be able to finish, and once I click on the space, I will no longer be able to unpause the game. And yeah, that's so far like my worst nightmare. I don't know, it just somehow calms me down, the fact that I know that I can actually like pause the game, take a look at what's going on, survey the land, and so on and such. So we are gonna have some fun. Yeah, so eight planks over here for harpy homes. I need the fabric. Should have taken the fabric. Would have been a little better, but okay. We're gonna put down the beaver home. 2 of these. Right out of the gate, I see that there are eggs. There are the roots. No other deposits. And in here, I will want the beavers to clear out all of this. It's gonna take a while to get to the 3 glades, and so let's go. After that, we are gonna go scavenger. Yeah, one scavenger camp should do the trick. Unfortunately, I don't see a way to position it so that both the eggs and the roots can be harvested. And the trading caravan is gonna be the other thing which I want to build. Or trading post. So here we have a cornerstone. Let's go with quicker wood production. You have a harpy working in here, which is great. And what else? Let's take a look. So kiln will be great because it can produce jerky, copper bars, and ale. Skewers. Hold on. For skewers, we need insect, jerky, mushrooms, or meat, and the veggie, eggs, and other stuff. Skewers are good for harpies. Leather worker, lumber mill. Lumber mill is quite nice because it can produce planks at higher proficiency. I think I'll go with the jerky. Trapper's camp would be great because it has higher proficiency. Forager's camp is great because it's useful, especially when you have harpies, I think. No, that's herbalist camp. Trapper's camp is for lizards. I think Forager's camp is for humans. Therefore, I don't know if there's gonna be a farmable land. I don't remember. The last time I recorded was a while ago, so I think I'll go with the Trapper's camp for now. And let's go with Herb Garden for now. So we're gonna have our first merchant show up. We're gonna get the 2 harpies to work in here. And a kiln. We can start making some jerky out of the meat which we do have access to. So it's gonna start fulfilling at least the demand for one thing. Biscuits are the thing which they share along with education. So number 1 is gonna be jerky. I don't think I'm gonna be producing coal. And we can make bricks, sure, if we would come across a clay deposit. Okay, so let's see. Cut through forest to discover 2 glades. Yes. I have 30 wood. Two woodcutters and 30 wood. It would give us resin. A group of villagers. I would still have 2 woodcutters camp, so I'll go with this one. And then we need scavenger camp, a stonecutter camp, and 10 bricks. Or we need to complete any 2 dangerous glade events. I think I'll go with this one. So we almost have the clay. Stonecutter will not be an issue. But this is a little annoying. If I would be able to move the damn warehouse, that would be absolutely awesome. So what I can do therefore is start establishing the second thing. I was not able to click fast enough on what's going on, but here we have copper and we have stone deposit. Also we have mushrooms in here. So I'll be definitely interested in at least that stone. The woodcutters are gonna be moved. Can theoretically do it now. And we will employ... Okay, so humans are gonna be the third species. I have gone with 3 humans just for the hell of it. Biscuits are the same thing, which all 3 species do share. If I would be able to start producing coats, that would benefit the beavers and the humans. But once I run out of that meat, I will not be able to produce more jerky, which would suck. So here we have the unique opportunity to actually grab a little more meat. And the question is, what the hell do I give the merchant? I can give him the roots because there's like a bunch of roots that can be gathered. So okay, wow, so 20 for 33. This way the harpies will be able to maintain the production, so that's awesome. Also, the second order is gonna be fulfilled rather soon too. Lizards are most proficient in here, but obviously we're not gonna have 4 species, which sucks. All farms can plant mushrooms. Some woodworkers can just stop working, gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. I will definitely want to grab planks. Cookhouse, a carpenter. Planks, simple tools, and luxury goods. Okay. I think I'll go with the carpenter. Roots and worms, an insect. Okay, I can work with that. We now have to move you in order to be able to gather those roots, and I need to make sure... Yeah, we do have a bunch of homeless people, so we gotta fix that as soon as possible. So that will house 2, but I will still need to build a house like this. So when it comes to new games for the channel, honestly, I wanted to grab the Callisto Protocol, but as soon as the game was released and I saw the horrible optimization and how many people actually refunded the game, they actually renamed it the Recall Protocol or something like that. It was really hilarious. I mean, the Steam comment section is just to die for sometimes. So I had lots of fun with that, but unfortunately, yeah, it was kind of disappointing in other aspects. So I did not get the game. Flour would be useful for production of biscuits. We do need those in order to do that. If I don't have access to flour production, I cannot make biscuits. And if I don't have access to wheat, I cannot do jack squat either. So, do we have more beavers or not? It doesn't seem that way. I will be forced to make the crude workstation, despite the fact that I'm not a huge fan. Also, the rain collector would be nice because this way we can start gathering the dew. If we would have more beavers, that would also help us out. Okay, let's take a look at the other set of orders, right? So, 35 roots to have is 10 times easier than having all of this, but it would give us the all packs of goods are produced faster. Let's take a look at how many roots do we have currently in our inventory. 26, so that's actually quite doable. So we're gonna go with the roots. I just want to pick the easier things to do. I'm not even gonna screw around with harpies and having their resolve high. That's just always total freaking nightmare. We're gonna go with the building materials. 10 times easier to do. We will need to do planks, but we do have access to the other stuff as well. We have to keep one person free, because that is then gonna be the person responsible for moving things around. Okay, so glade, small encampment, copper vein, elite brood mother. So we would, lizards would have a field day in here. They certainly would. Okay, you see the resolve has gone down. Jerky is still up. We have fulfilled the root requirement. I'm gonna go with this mixture of workers. And for here, we need veggies. Or we can... let's go with the eggs. I'll take the 10 amber so that when the next merchant shows up, we'll have something to offer them. But at least I see the potential of being able to obtain meat for jerky production so that I don't have to keep trading for it. Because already we are out. 3 roots per minute. Let's pick that one up. Because roots can be used in the production of, what you call it? Skewers. I think. They're used for something. I'm quite sure about it. I should be. Maybe I'm full of BS. Okay. So we have liberated some workers here, so we can refocus our attention towards this. We need to house things, because it's not looking good. We don't seem to have access to quite a lot of stuff. Making these mixed housing locations. Okay, we do have that 10 ember, which is great. Forager's camp. Can theoretically try to afford that. Herbalist camp would be absolutely awesome for the harpies. So because he's willing to take wood, that's great. So I need to just match it with some amount of goodies. 875. I can live with this. Okay, so but the question is if there is even like the potential use for this. It's pointless for me to take the multiply if I have not seen literally a single wheat field or like a single location where we would be able to start turning things into, you know, something usable. So Forager's camp, grain insect. Forager's camp would be nice because that way we can employ humans in it, and it would actually sorry it would actually allow us to gather the resource at faster rate. Trying to think what else can I potentially give to this guy, but I don't see the potential. Okay, so here we would have to aesthetics, decoration. Hold on. Aesthetics require. It is why I hate it that I cannot pause the game. So yeah, the humans are much more efficient at foragers. Beavers over here. One more beaver over here, and I just realized that I did not even give you guys the task to like clear out the glades. So you're like focusing on this tiny portion of whatever in here to get to the dangerous one. But I kind of don't care. I wanna get there as fast as possible. Might be something useful in there. You never know. Okay, so what are we up to? A massive stone deposits, copper deposits. So we are relocating this stone cutter. We don't have simple tools to mess around with this, but it would be great if we can do it. And this thing... Okay, we can get a lot of stuff out of here. And... I can use simple tools. Theoretically, we can actually use like coal if I would allow the production of this stuff. We do have the trapper camp. So I feel like setting this thing up would be beneficial, because that way we can tap into the insect, the eggs, and the meat. As we currently don't seem to have any need for the jerky production, which will have negative effect on the resolve of all of our inhabitants. And I need to make like the smithy or something where we can start turning fabric into clothes. What do we have here? Market, the guild house. Temple is for religion and education, so that would be awesome, because education is for harpies and religion is for humans. But we would require, of course, access to certain stuff. So roots can go over here. We're gonna have to investigate this after the storm is over. I'm not sure how many harpies. Only one has decided to leave. I think I'll go with 3 beavers in here. That way I will recover that 1 harpy, which I just lost. There's coal somewhere. There's the brood mother. I would need to... in order to utilize the coal properly, I would need to actually... Is there anyone who would be more proficient in here? Of course not. So I would need to make crystallized dew. The coats should have the priority. I don't have any of these fancy things in order to provide whatever else they want. Why are you telling me we don't have wood? Should have wood. I have literally 2 lumber camps working full time. Okay, let's put you guys to good use in here this time. Clear out all of this. Beavers are working. A temple would be awesome if we can build it somewhere. Like here. Because that way I can still squeeze in like 2 houses in here, and we do have some homeless population to take care of. So, a temple. But I would still need scrolls in order to fulfill one of the requirements. Insects can be grabbed in here. And yeah, we do have beavers and harpies. Can move the lumber mill. And let's do it like this. This way we have like a direct path to these locations. Okay, we have finally came across some sort of farmable land. So grain production would be able to start once we establish the production of whatever it is that we need. Now the question is if I will go with 10 of the aesthetics, because building the first types of decorations is fairly easy. Now simple tools would be nice. Scrolls would be able to be made in the scribe section. We should be able to produce leather. Pigment is gonna be an issue, but this way we would have scrolls for the goddamn building, the temple. Incense would be for religious purposes. 10% chance of producing double yield when under effect of education. Adds additional +1 result for villagers with home. Plank production. I would kill for the additional planks being produced. But as you can see, we really don't have that many things that we can trade with when it comes to this merchant specifically. So I don't think I'll be able to afford this. I'm not sure how crazy I feel about this. It's really pissing me off because scrolls and incense would be absolutely crucial for me. Dose of knowledge can be very high. You can see the content undiscovered glades, but discovering dangers or forbidden glades kills one person. The settlement is known as the trading hub in the region. Gain 1 reputation point every time sell goods worth 60 amber while slowing the reputation gain from resolve by 50%. Hell no. Let's go with the richer glades. Stone, mushrooms, and such. Okay. What don't you have? Out of fabric. Yeah, we need to do something about this fabric situation. The thing is, unfortunately, when it comes to producing fabric, we can either do plant fiber, leather, or reed, and right now I'm not sure. Herb garden produces roots and herbs, so not really the stuff that I would need. Coal would be nice. There are eggs too. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I would seriously love to be able to, for example, do a couple of things, but because I cannot pause the freaking game and it's driving me nuts. So this will be the first 4. How many planks do we have? 1. Okay, that's not gonna be much of a use. We need a better way to produce planks. A carpenter would do the trick. But I would need to position it somehow as well. Okay, villagers will give you their very last piece of amber just for a pint of decent ale. Gain 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. Receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Yes. Let's go with this one. I can go with this because that will give me the box of crystallized dew. The crystallized dew can then be used to produce the simple tools, which can then be in return used to crack open this sucker. And hopefully some others if they would decide to show. Okay, you guys, you need to clear out all of this. It's 2 additional glades. And I need to think if the herb garden is worth the investment or if I should wait for a blueprint where I would be able to get my hands on some other better stuff. Homelessness. We have one homeless beaver, one homeless harpy. Unfortunately, with the rate at which we are producing things. Okay, here I'm gonna shut down the production of planks. We have some stone and some fabrics, so that means we can keep on producing that. Once I get my hands on the crystallized dew for fulfilling that order, we are gonna do a little better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's gonna count into the aesthetics. Okay. Ring collectors, 2 of them. We can even start producing more crystallized dew. Okay, let's go with that one. Building materials. Yeah, that's just gonna be easier. And here we're gonna need a pack of luxury goods. Damn. Okay, this one I will have to think about. But the 2 ring collectors, damn it, we really need a farm now. There's like 2 farmable tiles up in here and I really want them. Okay, you 2 need to finish up in here with this egg nest. These stone deposits are gonna be here for a while. So that's gonna allow us to keep producing those bricks, hopefully. I still have not resolved the homeless issue. But now we have the crystallized dew, so theoretically they should be able to start making those simple tools. The harpies are leaving because of course. And can switch to like coal. I think I'll just grab everything because that way I will be able to grab the what you call it. That way I will be able to grab the crates whenever we come across them, or worst case scenario I might be able to actually sell. Herbalist. Yeah, plantation would be nice because berries and plant fiber, so we'll go with plantation. Kind of sucks because it will still negatively affect our capability to produce the biscuits. But I'm sure we will manage somehow. We need to employ 2 humans in here. And we need to set up this. So we have another job done. And sorry. I'm thinking about the damn parts, to be honest. Because this allows us to just go bananas and build more. Okay, fudge! I totally missed that merchant. Damn it. Kind of stupid mistake there. But okay. You need 4 more decorations. Whoa, these are massive. Okay, what are we talking here? Fallen beaver trader, medium abandoned cache. I think I'll go for the chest with the ancient tablets. More stone and mushrooms, okay. I would really love to get like a mine working. There's like a lot of copper and stuff which can be theoretically gathered, but beavers are the most proficient at it. The question is if the benefit is worth the hassle. Housing. Harpy homes. Because we need to house 4 harpies. I'm like trying to figure out where in the world will I do it. So let's do the homes here. Now I can theoretically cancel out one of these. Okay, more copper and such. Now theoretically I'm thinking I will switch off the priority here so that they actually start producing the simple tools. Do we have the tools? No, we don't seem to have enough. Problem with copper is that we will require a smithy in order to actually turn it into the copper bars. All buildings cost 40% less, but every discovered resource node has -5 fewer charges. I think I'll still go for it. Because we have one perk which is supposed to be like boosting the numbers, and the second one which is supposed to be like doing the exact opposite, so who knows. This one looks really nice, but also so does this one. We need to like ramp up the production of the goddamn simple. Oh come on, goddamn it! I put the priority here. Why are you making codes? Goddamn it! It just really annoys me. Okay, so this building will be demolished so that we can employ beavers in here. I see those big brood mothers, so that would solve our meat and leather situation. There's also insects, so many options of what to do. Clear out all this. Queen's impatience is going up for some reason really fast. I think I'll have to go with the luxury goods. Not a huge fan, but I don't have a choice here. Cut through forest to discover 3 glades. Complete any one of these 3. Yeah. And we need 200 wood and 20 of these, or I think I'll go with this one. Should have some goddamn wood. The worst case scenario, I'll have to employ more wood cutters. So beavers would be something that I would probably prioritize. And so I have to go with this one. Safe haven. -40 to hostility for every hub upgraded to level neighborhood or higher. Let's go with that one. We do have encampment. So yeah, I do need those 4 barrels somewhere. Once that is done, issue is solved. We need a harpy home. Somewhere a human home. A small cache. Let's go investigate. How's our tool production going? We are out of wood. We do have planks, surprisingly. Okay, let's see, what do you have? So once again, we have access to certain things, which would be beneficial. We already do have this perk now. Actually, we don't, so it would be nice if we can even further upgrade the plank production, because we have the perk where if we keep producing the planks, we should have access to the barrels. So let's go with this one. I'm gonna offer to sell you this one, and in return what I would like is to get the scrolls and the incense. This way, what we can actually do is keep the church going. So that's this. 20 pottery every time you discover a new glade. That's actually quite nice. So I don't know. We are missing 3 more, huh? Pack of provisions. Yeah, we need 20, so 16 can be sold. Let's go with that. And resin production. We're not really gathering it here. You need a different set of woods in order to get the... I believe the production. Okay, ale and cosmetics can be packaged into pack of luxury goods, and we need 20 packs of luxury goods, so we can shut down the production of planks. And prioritize them. And we need that 200 wood. So if I have some more beavers, or just whoever, I'm gonna employ them to cut through the woods. Cookhouse, skewers, biscuits, pigments. We do have access to insect and to coal, so pigment can be done. And we don't have access to, unfortunately, flour, but we do have a lot of roots. So I think I'll go with the cookhouse. In this case, apothecary would be able to produce incense or cosmetic and incense. Sadly's incense would be able to be produced because we do have herbs and roots, and we do have wood on occasion. And biscuits can be done too, if we would have the goddamn flour. So, either one of these two is actually a good option. Flour. Oh wow, we can make roots into flour. So, I think, I don't have the goddamn mail, so provisioner seems like, right now a decent option. So let's go with the provisioner. Let's employ 3 harpies in here. Clear out all of this. I'm really sorry about this, but I was going crazy, not able to record or do anything. I hate being sick. Like, I have spent my childhood being sick, and right now the problem is I don't even know who to be mad at work. Like, because I eventually found out that a whole bunch of people showed up sick, and so it just pissed me off on a whole new level. It kind of forgot after 2 years of working from home that people can do dumbass stuff like that, and it's just upsetting. So provisioner. Trying to figure out if we have any building which is producing directly fabric into, or producing me fabric, but it seems like this is the only building which is responsible for our brick and fabric production, which sucks. Okay, how many simple tools do we have? 11. Jesus, why do we have so little? 30 and 1 would be awesome. We'll get the box of grain, we'll be able to turn it into flour. There's wine and other stuff. We should be now able to fulfill whatever is required here for religion and education if we have those scrolls still. If we do. I think I'll go with this one because of the fabric. Do have the luxury goods complete. And this one would be nice. So if we do have the necessary stuff, let's go grab the grain. I'm trying to see if anyone has like higher proficiency in some of these things. Yes. A flour should be our priority. A brickyard, a cellar, which produces pickled goods. Cellar is quite awesome. I think I'll go with the cellar. Okay, what do we have here? A big ass mushroom location, and this thing, which can give us quite a lot of cool stuff. All stored amber and wine will be lost. That sucks. Okay, there's another totem. Bunch of these. Okay. I don't know if we have wine. Doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know. Let's just clear this one out, I guess. Seems like only one more blueprint to go. And this region is tricky as hell still. Queen's Resolve. Top 10 tips on how to cook more efficiently. Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. If it would be switched, I would go for it. Wood cutting is easier. We already have this. But I'll go for double. That way we should be producing wood 80% faster. Okay, so an herbalist camp I would love. So now that we have actually fulfilled the necessary thing about the luxury goods, I can just throw it out there. A pack of provisions, I can sell 27. In order to maintain the 20. I'm gonna have to shut down all plank production in order for me to get the wood. Dangerous glade event completed. Pack of building materials. Yeah, we're gonna have to make the provisioner in order to match that. So this is 16 amber. 16.25. Let's do this. I know I'm supposed to be preserving wood, whatever, shut up. Herbs, berries, mushrooms, yes, for harpies. And simple tools, we do have 17, so theoretically I'm okay when it comes to that. Flour would be nice, so if I can exchange the grain for the flour, that would be awesome. I will have to spice up my pot a little bit more. There goes this. And I don't know, the pack of goods is nice. Woodcutters move 20% faster is nice. Grain production would be awesome, but I don't have access to the farm, so I cannot really do too much when it comes to that. Mushrooms are like literally all over the damn place. Question is, where do we want the harpies to gather them, right? This is gonna use up all of our amber, so that's okay. simple tools. We can produce it with the planks for now. We don't have any crystallized juice, so this can be shut down. Coats are gonna be the only thing which we keep producing in here. We can theoretically demolish this structure. There's the upgrade for it. It would cost me 120 planks, yes. So that means they should still be able to keep on producing coal. Don't have the fancy stuff for the pack of luxury nonsense, so we can even shut it down. Shut down this and temporarily close down this building. And I can just now like focus on clearing out the woods in order to start gathering that large quantity of trees that we require in order to get closer and closer to the victory. The problem is I'm starting to notice that I will be forced to interact with these loot crates and stuff, and just like damn it, machinery, do it in a way that will like give me access to some of these things with like the Queen's reputation, even though I don't want to. Do we have 14? Like, I don't have a choice here. One reputation, that's gonna jump like a whole point. We don't have the reinforced nonsense or the... Yeah, harpies are just leaving left and right, despite the fact that I have provided everything for them. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so, I don't even want to mess around with harpies if they keep on leaving. I mean, what's the point, you know? Let's do this, and harpies are gonna go over here. So we're gonna switch 4 of them to keep on producing these things, and if I will have 10 simple tools, which of course I do not have. Gain villager every time you discover a new glade. Absolutely yes. Okay, so there's some coal, copper, and a whole bunch of stuff. These things are weird. A thick spreading cloud of miasma. It kills every living being within radius of 20 fields. Strange voices can be heard from a sealed vault. All woodcutters and gatherers get 15% minus 15 penalty to resolve. Okay. Or we can do this, which is a brick oven, which is able to produce pie, coal, and incense. I honestly don't want to mess around with it. Let's go for this freaking thing. I'm not crazy about it, but screw it. Let's deal with the lower resolve while it's like the more pleasant weather conditions. And here I would be only able to get certain things. Scrolls or this, and I think I'll go with the resources. Purely so that we can operate the temple and get all the good stuff out of it. We are missing one simple tool. You gotta be shish kebabbing me, right? Don't have the necessary stuff in order to produce. I would need like a smithy in order to be able to produce what I need. Smelter. Yeah. That's exactly what I need. And that's exactly what we're gonna build in here. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me again? Damn it to hell. And this region is quite problematic for me. I don't know what is it, but the 2 losses in a row. I think it's the fact that I cannot like pause the damn thing. I don't know what to tell you. It's really upsetting. We at least do have the artifacts, but without enough food stockpiles and like losing the opportunity to set up 2 locations has absolutely killed this turn, and I am falling really backwards. So I'm gonna have to think of something in order to fix this, and hopefully you will all join me on the next one. So yeah, damn it, not good, not good. Yeah, I can blame it on being sick or something, I don't know. Damn it, this sucks so much.